My first ever sale. My first ever sale came from my second successful product attempt. The product was for sale on my website for $29.99. Again, I ran through the same process as my first product. I paid for video ads to be made for my product and posted those ads on Facebook and Instagram. Again, I spent just over $100 on ads for the week of exposure. My Facebook ad was viewed 63,042 times in the space of a week. The video was also liked, reacted to 459 times, and the video was shared 18 times. The same video was shared on Instagram for the same time period and received 18,755 views. In terms of views, likes, reactions, comments and shares, it had similar results to my first attempt. However, it did generate more leads. These videos lead 454 people to my online store in the week period. Again, a tiny percentage of the views. Of these 454 store visits, 19 added the product to their bags. 6 of these 19 then proceeded to check out. And the product made a sale. I remember the feeling. I was overjoyed. That moment when my phone pinged and I'd received confirmation email that a sale had been made on my online store. Obviously, making one sale in a week is not viable. And the product had not generated enough interest to warrant more financial investment into online ads. But I remember the feeling of being overjoyed that I actually made the sale and had the moment of realization that this was possible, and that I could make money online. My most successful product. During my time running an online e-commerce dropshipping store, there was one product that was almost a success. I had become desperate due to so many previous failed attempts and to date only one sale to my name, that I decided to change tactics and opt for a really cheap product. I will go on to explain why this was a mistake. On Matthew Lepre's Ecom Warrior Academy, he recommended that you find products on Alibaba and then put those products on your online store and charge 3 times the price. It had not worked for me so far, so I decided to try and cut profit margins. I found a product that fit all the successful criteria of a winning product on Alibaba for $7.99, so in my desperation of thinking the price was the issue on previous products, I decided to sell this product on my store for $19.99, just over 2 times the price directly from Alibaba. I then proceeded to follow the same process as always. I paid for video ads to be made for my product and posted those ads on Facebook and Instagram. Again, I spent just over $100 on ads for the week of exposure. My Facebook ad was viewed 71,209 times in the space of a week. The video was also liked, reacted to 605 times, and the video was shared 19 times. The most I had ever received in terms of views, likes, reactions and shares. The same video was shared on Instagram for the same time period and received 26,245 views. In terms of views, likes, reactions, comments and shares, it had similar results to my first attempt. These ads generated the most leads I had ever gotten. These videos lead 609 people to my online store in the week period. Again, a tiny percentage of the views, but more than I had ever gotten before. Of these 609 store visits, 22 added the product to their bags. 11 of these 22 then proceeded to check out. And over the course of a week the product had made 3 sales. Sadly, that's the most amount of sales I ever made off one product. This was the closest I got to a winning product. It was said in Matthew Lepre's Ecom Warrior Academy that if you make 3 to 5 sales in your first week of a new product that you could be on to a winner. However, because I had cut my profit margins down so much in order to make sales, the sales and profit margins I had made were still nowhere near paying off the fees for the ads. Also, the amount of sales were nowhere near enough to warrant more investment, and as a result I had to call it quits on that particular product. In total then I made 4 sales during my time as an e-commerce dropshipper. I had spent thousands, $3,332.50 or £2,660 to be precise, in expenses and outgoings, and in return had made $89.96 back. So to summarize, that is a loss of $3,242.54. I don't doubt that some people do become successful and make a lot of money through dropshipping. However, I was not one. Dropshipping is much more complicated and difficult than the online money gurus make it seem. And if you are thinking about giving it a go, just be warned there's more to it than meets the eye. and that you will need a better business model than that in Matthew Lepre's Ecom Warrior Academy.